may come to the sea seeking solace. 20 years ago,
they looked westward, towards Manhattan, in horror.
With bridges and tunnels closed, Point Lookout became a gathering place for Long Islanders to watch a national tragedy unfold.
My husband was there from beginning to end, and it's very emotional for me because I'm glad to have him back.
I was actually standing down by Church and Maiden Lane when the second plane came around and hit the South Tower.
And he walked to the door, and his body was steaming. There was smoke coming off of his body. And his boots, I will never forget, were ripped open.
But for Barbara Hetzel of Garden City, there was no return home for her oldest son, Thomas, a firefighter with Ladder 13. And she showed us this photo of Thomas in the 70s on the Staten Island ferry with his younger brother, the Twin Towers standing tall in the background.
It's ironic that, there's so much happiness in your life, and then there's so much sadness.
500 Long Islanders lost their lives in the terror attacks, and a Point Lookout memorial was dedicated in 2017, which includes a 30-foot beam from the remnants of the North Tower. The state's new Lieutenant Governor Brian Benjamin said he was starting business school on 9/11/01.
It was one of the first moments in my life that I recognized that I'm part of an entire U.S. family, and what happens to one of us happens to all of us.
And I'm proud to be an American.
Reverend Eric Millett, a former U.S. Marine, fired up the crowd when he said police and fire departments that suffered so much loss deserve public support.
I'm sick and tired of disloyal, ungrateful people.
Thanks to enhanced DNA technology, the remains of 9/11 victims are still being identified 20 years later. Just this week, the medical examiner announced the positive identification of Dorothy Morgan, who lived here in Hempstead on Long Island. So many others still remain unaccounted for, as the sea remains a place to share a common pain, but also a place for a common hope. At Point Lookout, I'm Mary Murphy, Pix 11 News.